My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is February 9th, 2025. It is 4:52 a.m. It just turned to 53. Now that is matter. Alright, so this is the background. Numbers haven't changed that much. I've been recording quite some times, and this is like my fourth video. So this is what I'll be covering right now. I just did a video for PYTE, output of pure service. I just went over my timeline and shared some of the tweets. Alright, so you guys should subscribe to Output of Pure Service and this channel. This is the tweet that I want to share with you. Alright, these are some of the conversation the squads are having. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. The numbers haven't changed since my last video. Alright, so I went over all of these on my last video. Okay, so this is the one I want to cover here. The squad's discussion. Thriving versus surviving. Okay, so there's this here. This is like last night or something at Vancouver. There's Meghan smiling, taking pictures. And here I think that's when she was in the UK. Aren't these okay? Aren't these ladies are the same ladies? Some of them, probably her. When she went to New York, Long Island to support her friends, they look familiar, okay? You guys might know more than I do. You guys could correct me, okay? I'm just bringing it up, say yes, no, or whatever. Please don't come and bash at me. I don't mean it in a negative way or whatever. It just reminded me. I get PTSD thinking about those dark days. Thank God she got out of there. I hate to say that. We have to thank William for it, because it's William who kicked Harry out. They try to scare her, okay, by having the tabloid bashing her, which they still haven't stopped, but they thought that will make her leave. But once that didn't work, they go after Harry, and then they put it in writing. That's due to court document. And then Harry left. How do I know? Because it's in court document. Harry left along with her. Harry knows when a good thing comes by. Okay, alas, don't remind us. I get PTSD when I see those olden frosty cold days. Okay, the isolation even in public was crazy. Alright, so let's go into that. This person sort of explained about the image. Alright, context. Meghan was with a bunch of friends here. She could have used the royal bags but wanted to arrive in incognito. Accordingly, she sat elsewhere, and her protection officers cleared some seats around her, and other photos taken at the event show her looking happy and relaxed. There's that. With her friends. Yeah, she had some very good friends, because when they realized that something wasn't right, this is when the People magazine came about. Alright, they was like, nah, this is not the Meghan we know. That's not the Meghan we know. And then they had to speak up. These are people who knows her very well. Alright. Oh, did I put it twice? Yes, I did. Alright, let's go to the next one. Is he really that funny? Alright, so there's that. Harry be saying some crazy stuff, and Meghan laugh at all of it. There's that. Let's see here. Hi, hilarious. Okay, must be. She always laugh at his joke with her eyes closed. My parents often made each other laugh, but strangely enough, we the children often can't grasp the clue to their jokes. It happens with couples who are crazy about each other. They live in their own world. Yep, I think so too. the thing sometimes my husband and I be saying with each other, some people might see us like crazy, and even my kids, especially my youngest, be like, oh my God, don't start all over again. And we be joking some stupid things. So Princess Meghan and Prince Harry is the funniest person in the world. They that laugh together, stay together. That's a ad. That's a GIF. She said he was. It's on video. I think that's from the docuseries. Okay, I think they have their own inside jokes. Yep. Okay, our girl has it so bad. Okay, as a Virgo like him, I say yes, we are very funny. Yes, he is. LOL. There's all of that. The GIF. Okay, y'all should stop hating on Harry. Let's just stay in line and hope one day she'll laugh at us too. Oh, they probably be laughing at us too for silly things. Oh my God, the nonsense the squad be talking about. And this is why I said sometimes they don't really. I don't understand why the derangers always have to write their stupid things to, I don't know, to satisfy their stupidity. But the squad sometimes will pick images. Look at that image from the, I don't know, from whatever tennis place. The last tweet that I say I put twice. Okay, they bring an old picture and they talk about it. And then they create their own little jokes about that. LOL, Prince Harry has always been funny. Jealousy is a curse for you and all the haters. Keep crying those bitter tears. Okay, I think she was just joking. I don't know. That's a squaddy, I think. I don't follow her, but some of the people that follows me. Anyway, let's leave that alone. Next tweet. Oh, I don't have the... Hold on. Okay, so I find the tweet. This is why it's good sometimes to put the first few sentences of the tweet. You could search through that. Okay, I didn't put the link. Does anyone know what time Mike Tindall's speech is on at the opening ceremony? Did the Rangers say something like that? Okay, OMG, we are waiting for his speech, but apparently he's sitting on his sofa watching from England. Okay, and even his sofa, it's his mother-in-law's sofa. Don't they live with Anne? Oh, really? You wish you live in Cadcombe Estate, you clown. I mean, when you look at this place, then some people think just because it's a castle, the word castle made people feel fancy. But the place sometimes, when I look at images of Princess Anne sitting in the living room with her husband, I'm like, do I really want to be there? I don't think so. Let me search for an image of that. This is exactly what I had in mind. Do you really want to be there? Look at the couch. I mean, beggars cannot be choosers, okay? You have a roof over your head, guess what? It's better than nothing. I'm not saying that. But if I have a choice, do I want to be there? I don't think so. So maybe some people like it. Look at Anne and her husband. They like it. But when you're saying things like that, you think people envy just the same crazy mindset as the royals. They want everything for themselves. I do not think so. And what I said about the Fragmore Cottage at one point, they renovated and make it their own. I would prefer staying over there. I know some of you say, oh, it's better for you to stay over there. But when you look at the way they sort of renovate certain part, it's better than this place. It's more cozier. You have a small little area. I mean, I don't know. People have different options, different preferences. All right. So just because you like it, that doesn't mean. Let me pause or something and add something. Okay, so there's me here. You know, not everyone wants to be in a place like this. And I point down here. Okay, yes, it is better than nothing, but not everyone has the same kind of envious type of mentality. Just because it's whatever, that doesn't mean everyone wants it. This is what the royal family made you, many of you feel, to have stuff, BS stuff, bullshit stuff. All right, so let's post that. I had 4 characters left, but less black. I mean, not everybody wants these type of things. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the next tweet. This video should be quick, okay? Next tweet. These are some of the squad's posts. Okay, so there's that. I know why the English girlies cry. That's an image of them kissing. Oh my God. I think I did share this on my community board. I would cry too if this was my starter pack. swear the squad or something. She put all of this together for you. Oh my Lord, there's that, the reply to it. Let's see here. Perfect picture, only the hair was missing. There's that, that's an ad. No, they say he should have married an English rose, whatever that is. There's the laugh here. Harry is hot without trying, and he's not ashamed to show the world he loves and protects his wife and kids. He's perfect. Okay, yep, because, well, let's just say he was a diamond in the rough. Because so many people, okay, they so mesmerized by stuff, similar to the comment that I just posted. They're so mesmerized by material things. For instance, they know the other brother's gonna be the king, and there's gonna be all sort of wealth and all that. They don't see the beauty within Harry. Meanwhile, Harry, like I said, a diamond in the rough, wasn't dressing extraordinary. You see some old pictures. He had a hole in his shoes. The tabloid made us aware of that. And then the brother, when they're doing joint interviews, he put him down. There's all of that. But what happened was that this is why I truly feel why he did not let Meghan, or couple things, did not introduce Meghan to the family right away. And Harry did not tell the family about Meghan right away because he wanted her to know him personally. And I think what sort of even make it more interesting for both of them, without even talking with each other, they got to see each other's, I think, IG page. So that sort of gave them a background about them. Harry's one was a bit more personal, private, and then Meghan, you know, with the 3 million followers, was a bit more public, and he got to see the things that Meghan was sharing, which sort of align with him in certain place and certain things. For instance, the charity work and all of that. Meghan was documenting all of that. Keep in mind, I was not following Meghan, okay? It's two things, I dig in, the squad share things, and I know of things afterward, okay? So, let's say, for instance, you meet somebody, and they tell you, oh, I'm this person, and I'm that. Anybody could say anything that they are. But without even talking to Meghan, and through the images that Meghan was sharing, he got to see who Meghan was in a broader view, in a flash kind of thing, a preview. So now when he got to talk to her during that first date, remember how they said they spent so much, he came late, obviously, and then they were talking until the wee hours because their conversation went so deep and things like that. So there's that as well. When they got to talk with each other and they see and they heard what each other was all about. So that even pushed him further to say, okay, I want to know more. The other thing as well, and he said it in his book, Spare, he wanted to go on the journey with her.
There was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, the way she interacted with Violet, the way she gazed into the camera. Confident, free. She believed life was one grand adventure. I could see that. What a privilege it would be, I thought, to join her on that journey. I got all of that from her face.
Knowing the fact that Meghan had a life, okay, before meeting him. There's friends, they enjoy doing a lot of outdoor things, and there's Meghan, who's an actress, who's doing professional stuff, and there she is doing charitable stuff, and there she is being like a child, being silly and all that. So all of that is all Meghan, and Harry was like, oh, I want to enjoy that journey with her. And then Meghan put him in check. Okay, when things don't align with her and Harry's acting out, remember, okay, now I'm branching off now. It's almost like when you see the US, we fought, for independence, and then we build on things. African American fought for justice and all of that. And then through those fights, I'm going to get back to Harry, okay? Through those fights, other people whose going through some hardship in their homeland saw America as the place to come and be free and be able to practice their religion. But what these people did, okay, that mentality of racism still within them, little did they know the freedom that they were able to get to come here is due to an African American fight for justice that was presented. Meanwhile, the racism was hiding behind that, and they were still pulling African American down. Each time they come up, they're pulling them down, but the rest of the world was seeing the fight for justice and all of that. Like Black Lives Matter. You see the movement. People went out and protest, and it transferred into the UK. The UK shut it down right away. Okay? But when other people who was being persecuted in different countries and they saw the best place for them to come to move away from that persecution was the United States. But the thing that they did here, they refused to see the fight that African American was doing. And they come in the US with the same mentality as their homeland, that they were being persecuted, and then they come here and they carry the same thing. When African Americans saw a problem and wanted to solve it, they march, they do all sort of things. But for them, they didn't see this is the fight that we need to do every day to get a better future. They stay away from our problem. So now when they themselves are being victimized by the same group who's pulling African American down, and then African American sees it and try to help them. And now this is why this past election was very important, because now many of these people who left their homeland due to whatever reason for a better life, they align themselves with the same group that was pulling African American down. And then the problem, the fight that African American were doing was all of the country's problem as well. But the people who are in power, who's controlling the narrative, give the other group a slight little edge to make them feel like this is not their problem, but it is their problem no matter what. Okay, in a country, when one thing happened to one person, eventually it will happen to you as well. Okay, so they gave some group a slight little edge to make them feel comfortable. You're not part of this problem. We're not going to hurt you, that kind of mentality. They refused to see reality, what was happening. This is the fight that they need to do every day to have a better future. They never see this is what leads to the kind of mesmerizing things that they saw as America. They didn't see that. This was the work that was being done every day by African American that attracted them to come here. They didn't want to participate in the fight. They aligned themselves with the people who was pulling them, and then the people who was pulling African American know that, because divide is conquer. Let them, the racists, allow the newcomers to align with them as if, they will accept them. Okay? So now when African Americans are fighting for justice, which the others should be fighting along too, they thought that's not their problem. So when the 2024 election come in, despite what Trump said, there was someone I was talking about what Trump did with the group, the Venezuelan, some group in South America, and then the Haitian. So he signaled out the Haitians, okay, saying they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, they're eating whatever. Signal them out of the group and make the rest of the group, okay, the Venezuelan, the Mexican always have issues with the U.S. anyway, but he highlight these two, but left the other ones alone, the Cubans and whatever. The Cubans should have understand very well, because they left the Fidel Castro type of mentality back home, but they come here, they align themselves with the Republican who's stripping rights away from them. They keep on voting for them and then stripping off their rights. It's not our fault, African American. So each time they keep on voting, Okay, they keep on putting the racist people to be in power, and then the racists are stripping rights a little bit at a time. And then now the 2024 election, they thought, because Trump mentioned the Haitian the most, that's key words. Okay, Trump is very smart. Don't think he's dumb. Okay, he's very smart. He knows how to use his tactic. He knows how to play with the mind. He didn't even really tell the people his plan, well, concept of a plan. But the Project 25 was known. Different groups were warning you guys, Project 25 is here. This is what they're gonna do. And they have experienced it. Nope, because Trump only highlighted on some other groups. They thought it was gonna be some other group they were gonna do the mean-spirited things too. So they aligned themselves with Trump, and then guess what? Trump was like, okay, thank you very much. I only needed your vote just this time. You out of here. Keep in mind, I'm fully aware that only U.S. citizens can vote on any election. Only U.S. citizens. But the thing is that some of Hispanic immigrants who are now citizens, they didn't think of the broader picture of their loved one or anything else, but they only focus, I think, in my humble opinion, were of the lesser, the Haitian or the Venezuelan. I don't know what they were thinking, but Trump signaled out Haitian the most, thinking that this is what will happen to the Haitian. But meanwhile, they didn't think, okay, other immigrants who are not darker skinned did not think of their loved one who are here in whichever way, they're not citizen yet. They didn't think of their loved one, but they were thinking of the darker skinned group that will be persecuted. I mean, I think that was pretty savage. Okay, on both part, the Trump mindset and the people who voted. But anyway, the key point here is I'm fully aware only citizen can vote. So the citizen who voted against their best interest is very sad. You out of here. So now they're crying and they want African Americans to come and help them. But we did our part. We warn you. If you go back to some of my old videos, you will see different platform with not me. I'm mostly here and on IG. I'm not everywhere talking about all of that. So we warn you, and we did our protest in the voting booth. The numbers don't lie, but you yourself didn't even want to save yourself. And this is why I keep on saying this is a very educational moment for all groups. Okay, white women always vote against their best interest, and I'm always showing this young man, Tuva, what's his name, Kenny. Dear white women, what the F this? He said a lot of F words. What the hell is your problem? What this? He's right. They always vote against their best interest because they align, the white supremacists give them a small little edge to think they are part of the group. A small little edge. And then I really thought we got this. Because they took their rights away for abortion, and the Republican make it seem it's something else. But yet, after a child is born, guess what? They're removing food stamp. Is that what I think? They're removing food stamp. Okay, if they care about kids, this should not be one of the things they take away from you guys. Kids needs to eat, but yet, after the child is born, guess what? You're going to suffer of starvation. They firing women. Some are single mothers and all of that. So people need to see reality. Forget what they're saying. See reality. Now, what we have to look out for is that comes midterm election, you're going to see a lot of people trying to align themselves with Democrats. And underneath, they all have the same mindset of the Republicans. So be ready for all of this. All right. So why did I bring all of this? I think I was talking about Harry. Oh my God. I will have to listen what I said. Maybe when I'm editing, I went off. When I'm editing, I probably will insert what I was thinking about Harry because I went off with that. The mindset. Okay. They bring their own views within the democratic system, and then when they vote with the mentality of the same oppressor, and then the oppressor is removing their right. That was the thing I was going for. But how did it relate to Harry? I forgot. What was I reading? Okay, let me read the tweet again. I'm sorry, I went off. Harry's hot without trying, and he's not ashamed to show the world he loves and protects his wife and kids. He's perfect. Yep, because he went black and did not go back, yet they lack Meghan's charisma, elegance, and brilliance. What was I saying? I think I said something about, oh my God. I thought I had it and I lost it again. She's got her man, we know. I said William tore Harry out, and we were aware of that. Okay, I forgot. Let me not waste time trying to remember what I was thinking. I probably will insert a sidetrack later. Now that I'm editing, I know exactly the point that I was trying to make. The point is, when you see the people from other country, immigrants, who running away from the persecution, the barbaric kind of behavior of their government, and come to America for a better life, because the persona, the facade of America was that is a land of freedom and opportunity, which many African Americans were fighting for and try to maintain. Now, how does that relate to Harry? What I was saying from the beginning, before I got into the politics of things, is that Meghan put Harry in check. Harry wanted to join the journey with Meghan, the kind of lively lifestyle. He said, Meghan feel free and confident, enjoy life, do things with her friend.
There was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, the way she interacted with Violet, the way she gazed into the camera. Confident, free. She believed life was one grand adventure. I could see that. What a privilege it would be, I thought, to join her on that journey. I got all of that from her face.
But the mentality that Harry had was the institution mentality. So when he started acting out, Meghan put Harry in check and said, don't bring your BS here in my life. This kind of thing.
Why my wife saved me.
Yeah.
I was stuck in this world.
Yeah.
And she was from a different world and helped sort of draw me out of that. But none of the elements of my life now would have been possible without me seeing it for myself.
Yeah.
As we know, it's one of the, it's hard to change. It's almost impossible to change other people.
Yeah.
But you got to start with changing yourself and allow that growth to happen. But yes, my partner is an exceptional human being, and I'm eternally grateful for the wisdom and the space that she's been able to give to me.
Well, there's an incident in the book where you kind of lose it. I think you lose your temper, and she says to you, you can't do that with me.
Mm-hmm.
I will not be with a person who does that.
Mm-hmm.
I will not have children with a person who does that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to figure out what's going on inside yourself. And my wife, bless her soul, has always challenged me she wouldn't put up with anything less than my true self.
Mm-hmm.
And what a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And so relationships, but not just with spouses, but also with people who see you and accept you, such an important part of healing, I think.
And I needed that.
Yeah.
I really needed that. I needed that pushback. I needed that moment of, again, scared of losing her. And it was a real moment because of the question that she asked.
Yeah.
She said, is it because that was how you were brought up, or that you've experienced or seen or heard, other people within your life speak to women like that? And it was like a light bulb moment. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. Not an excuse.
No.
Just
an
understanding of how these things manifest themselves and how we are so much a product of our own upbringing.
So now that they left the UK, the institution was trying to mold her to fit into that cage type of things, but now that they left, you could see the difference the joy in her face, I'm pretty sure, okay, what she went through was very traumatic. I don't think this will leave her very easily. Maybe she find a way to deal with it, to suppress that kind of thing that she experienced in the UK. But in my view, from the outside, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not Meghan. I didn't go through the same experience as her. Knock on wood, I don't experience that. But it's still there. But the key point here is that Harry was bringing the same mentality that he had in the institution that was suppressing him, embarrassing him, and all of that. He was bringing it into Meghan's life. So when he displayed that kind of mentality, Meghan shut it down and said, don't do this to me. If you want to live do a family and live a happy life or whatever.
There was an energy about her, a wild joy and playfulness. There was something in the way she smiled, the way she interacted with Violet, the way she gazed into the camera. Confident, free.
Don't act like this. Don't behave like this. I don't like it. But meanwhile, the lively lifestyle that Meghan had, this is what attract Harry. Along many things, charity, very well spoken and all of that. But in the personal aspect of things that, nobody will see, only her friends and her family will know. And these are the things that I, put everything together. This is what was attracting Harry, okay? Meghan's free lifestyle and in comparison to America, the fight that many African American was doing to attract people to see this is freedom, opportunity. Meanwhile, it's because a lot of African American was fighting for it. Okay, so that was the thing that attract those immigrants to come here. So when they came here, okay, those immigrants, similar to Harry, had the same mindset of their homeland. Okay, this is not to say for them to leave their culture, their things that make them unique. I'm not talking about that. But the mentality of the oppressor, they brought with them, and then they aligned themselves with the oppressor in the US. And then they ended up voting against their best interests. And then the oppressor said, get the hell out of there. We don't need you. But Harry, on the other hand, Meghan shut it down right away. That was the comparison that I was making, and I completely lost it when I was first recording, and then I went on with the politics, and then I lost my chain of thought and how I connected with Harry and Meghan type of things. Okay, so I don't think Harry forget his culture or anything like that. This is not to say that, but when it comes with the private life, the part that he was craving so much for the institution, the media, to leave alone.
This is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Okay, literally before Meghan came, he kept on. Before Meghan came into his life, he was fighting the media to leave his private life alone. And then now he got Meghan, and then in the private aspect of things, and he was carrying certain mentality, and that will prevent the things that attracted him to Meghan, the free lifestyle, the open, be funny, and could be serious and very smart, could do a lot of different things in terms of work, charity, and all of that. So the private part aspect of things, Harry was gonna ruin it. Harry was gonna ruin it because of the mentality that he carried along with him. Okay, so Meghan was like, if you want to raise a family with me, don't do this BS with me. So this is why now they are thriving, because in the private aspect of things, the things that he wanted to keep the media out, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not 100% all the time. There is absolutely no way. But they are able to talk it out and, go back to the essential aspect of things. But the main thing is, before they sealed the deal, they got married, Meghan addressed it. to him and said, don't do this to me if you want to raise a family. So that was the thing that I was trying to make, and I completely lost it. Okay, so let's get back to the original recording. Next tweet. Okay, when a man takes a wife, it is a good thing. Love birds, Prince Harry and Meghan at the Invictus Games 2025 opening ceremony. Harry and Meghan. Yep, he reached for that kiss. He reached for that kiss. Letting people know that's his wife. Okay, I love this for them, loving and comforting. I love this for Harry and Meghan. And receives favor from the Lord. No lies detected. Love is in the air always. So said the Holy Book. He who finds a wife has found a good thing. So that's a retweet. Let's go into that. Okay, I read that already. Okay, so that was that as the comment underneath it. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, let me pause this so I don't get flagged. Okay, she posted it. Okay, I went on her IG. I didn't see it. All right, so there's Meghan here. I would love to see what she posted. Oh, maybe this is that. Okay, so that's that. Meghan. There's Meghan here. It got 5 million views. But I went on her IG. Let's go into it. There's real. I didn't see it. I don't know. I didn't see it. This is all that I saw here. Back to this. So I guess this is what she was posting. Okay. I'm muting it so I don't get flagged. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Where's part of Harry? So that so this is it here. There's Harry right there. Pause. Oops, come on. Here. That's that. Okay, so someone from across picture her, and then she was doing it. There's Harry here. Alright. That's that. She is well and truly back. I love this. You love to see it. Well, I mean, she probably saw some of the squad's tweet too, because I remember reading a tweet where one of the squad said, oh, I'm going to be excited to see what she's posting behind the scene. So that's that. Okay, ask and you shall receive. Our girl is truly back. Such a good content. Okay, it's so amazing seeing her back on Instagram. There's the cry here. Let's go to the next tweet. I have 2 more left. Oh my God, I wish I understood what I was trying to make the connection with Harry. Okay, this woman is actually gorgeous. Glowing. There's that. And there's this. And when she was doing that speech, she said she wasn't supposed to be doing the speech, but she looked like something she did right on top of her head. Okay, someone said both her and Harry look so much happier, healthier, and lighter since the sun case is settled, and I can totally believe that. Okay, I didn't even connect the two. Makes complete sense. OMG. My God, her beauty is insane. Her face card is insane. All right, people who have met her say she is even more beautiful in person. It's not hard to see why the salty English roses hate her so much. English roses. And she put it in quote too. Nor why the salty Trump Americans do. Alright, most definitely. She looks even better than the last time I saw her photo at some event. She looks rested, nourished, and peace, healthy, and glowing. Okay, stunner. I love the side part. Naturally glowing from within too. Love her. She's absolutely flawless. Okay, let's pause that. That's an ad. Okay, no need to make up to be a cutie. She's royal, yeah. So royal, my Nubian queen. She really is beautiful, gorgeous, utterly gorgeous. Okay, so that's a different language. Next tweet, and I have one more after this. Okay, so that's a GIF. Y'all know how you can tell British media is desperate for access to Harry and Meghan at IG. They've been putting out stories for the past few days about how the couple were always meant to be or loved up and have adorable kids. I guess the divorce story are no longer selling. So how they know about the kids when they don't show the kids? The last time we saw the kids was it the Christmas card thing? These people, this is why people need to center themselves. Look to reality. All right. Not to mention, it's been almost 10 years of them bashing Harry and Meghan. Their readers and viewers have to be exhausted at this point. They turn their audience into hateful trolls. Yeah. That's why I don't even bother. I don't need to follow any of them. Harry and Meghan still won't give the British media access to them, but you're right. The media will do anything to get that access. I think also Prince Harry's court too defend them greatly. Okay, the last one that he made Murdoch apologize, and Harry was right. So they have to choose a different narrative to sell to the people. I mean, these people are two faces. I don't know when people are gonna get it. I mean, I came into this a little bit later, and I learned their tactics. So I don't know. Show the British media up for the journal slugs, mafia they are, and no new materials to go on really. Coupled with unimpressive wank, William and Kate, and the shifting force of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex Instagram presence, hoping it continues. Okay, I was like, there's that GIF. Pause. They're dying for any crumbs they can get at this point. Okay, wait a minute. Really, blamely, there's the laugh. Let's go to the next one. All right, let's pause this. Let me read these three, I think. Okay, exactly. No longer selling, and they've just shown the British media how loved up they are. Right, the word divorce has lost all meaning with these British tabloid losers. Sometimes when I used to read some of their posts, okay, after I started to understand their tactic, and I had to look up the words to see, okay, if this is that, why are they put it in this category, in this sense? And I was like, okay, the simplest thing here, the word woke, and they made the word woke feel like it's something negative. I literally did look up the word woke, is the awake. And I was like, isn't it would be good to be awakened so you know what's going on instead of staying asleep? But this is the thing, they wanted people to stay asleep so they could do their nonsense, so you don't act and stop them. All right, so this is the mindset of the devil.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't, but keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood, always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
So short-sighted of them to sell Harry out because he married a black woman and to protect Peggy and the Gone Girl. I'm reading the thing, and then when I process it, I'm like, the Gone Girl. The Gone Girl. There's the boring thing here before Meghan came into the picture, and there's the yawning again since she left it. There's the laugh. I'm telling you, the squad or something. This is my last one, and I saw my notification popped up next to it, and this is the last one. All right, I think I shared this. Okay, that was adorable. Prince Harry stopped to pet the dogs. All right, there's this here. When I saw this, I'm thinking of him as a child who's picking up the puppy, and the other brother made him put it down. Harry always loved dogs. And there's this gentleman. I guess that's from Canada. Okay, love it. Let's pause this. Oh my God. Okay, love it. Harry and Meghan always stop for the pooches. There's the heart here. Let me pause and see what my notification is saying, if it's worth sharing. So this is new. I'm gonna add this. Hanging out and chatting with Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, at the start of the Invictus Games 2025. This is a post from, who's that? Christopher Bride, writer, PhD candidate at St. Mary's University. There's all of that. Okay. Oh, I see something retired. What? Corporal of Marine. Okay, so he's going back to school. He's done with the Marines. So that's from the US. Okay, there's the heart here. And I saw something else that I posted while I was doing the videos. 2 people like it so far. And I was responding to this deranger here, which I blacked. Since I have control of the blacking, I could view it. Unless if she blacked me as well, I won't be able to see it. Okay, you wish you live on Gatcombe Estate. And there's me responding to her. You know, not everyone wants to be in a place like this. And I point down here. Yes, it is better than nothing, but not everyone has the same kind of envious type of mentality. Just because it's whatever, that doesn't mean everyone wants it. This is what the royal family made many of you feel, to have stuff be as stuff. Alright, so there's that. Let's do a prayer. I'm done. This is where I got the picture. Prayer. Let's pick an image. Let's pick this. Okay, the prayer that I wrote, prayer for safe event. Okay, special prayer, prayer for safety. Okay, this is a little bit blurry. Let's see if I could make the words. Oh God, who has established the earth upon firm foundation, graciously receive the prayers of your people, remove the dangers of the shaking earth, turn the terrorists of divine wrath into the means of the salvation of mankind, keep us safe from all distress, and clothe us with your spirit in this time of need, through Christ our Lord. Amen. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. And I have a lot to edit right now. I'm gonna use this Sunday to finish all of them so I could keep up to share more stuff with you whenever I have the time. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.